Well, for the record, again, this is my opinion. I don't refer to myself as a black man. I'm not a black man. I don't know how black men think, but I'll say this: if a man, whether he's black, red, yellow, brown, it doesn't matter. If a man doesn't support whatever his child is involved in, he shouldn't label himself as a man. Period. You know what I've noticed? People aren't taught how to cope.
Well, coping skills have something to do with admitting there's a problem. You know what I want to know? What do you think about the Red Pill Society?
The roles have reversed, and I don't know if that's a bad thing. But another note, who's raising our children?
I don't know, girl. I think the whole village moved. I am going to ask this for a friend. Why people only want to talk to God when things are bad?
Ooh, I got my hand up. Because they trifling.
I know that's right.
You know we got to take this to the mic.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day to you all. This is Star.
And Trixie.
So I was talking to Dr. Trixie about something that's gone viral that Akon just recently said. This is what was said in the interview. I did go do the research on it. What was asked of him was how he felt about Nick Cannon and having 10 kids. And he was like, oh, I support that 100%, having all those children. She was like, why? But I don't even know why the girl was asking him because he got 9 and 3 wives. So I don't know why she thought that his response was going to be something. I was baffled at the fact that she was baffled at his response, but his response just got so asinine. She was asking him why, and he was like, well, he has the money, he takes care of them all, and all the kids are taken well care of. He buys everybody home, so everybody's doing well. Even the other kids that aren't his are being taken care of well. And she went on to say, well, raising the kids just isn't about money. He can't, be there for them all. He's like, oh yeah, he's there for them all. She's like, with that many kids spread out, you can't be at every game, every recital. And he literally cut her off and said, recitals? Black men don't go to recitals. That's for white men. And at that point, I was stunned too. I was like, what? Seriously, what? And that was the end of the clip that I saw. But I just want to leave it there, the thought process. I don't even want to get into the fact that both of them are having all these kids, that they're not emotionally taken care of, spiritually taken care of. Because true, finances are important. No, will they ever experience their lights being cut off? Probably not. Will they ever experience a day of hungriness? Probably not. Will they have to wear run-over shoes or shoes with holes in them or pants up to their ankles? More than likely not. Even if by some chance those 2 men lose all their money, the women that they've chosen to have children with are very beautiful. So they're not going to have a hard time finding somebody else to step in. You see what I'm saying? So their kids probably will never suffer. But at the same time, they're going to suffer. I couldn't believe he even thought that. Like, black men don't go to recitals. That's not what they do. And he wasn't saying
that's ignorant. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's just ignorant. That's one of those, okay, y'all might see another side of me today because that's just plain stupid. That's one of those just dumb things. When you're just looking for something to say that's stupid at that moment in your life, he just did that. And he might come back in another 5 years, maybe. I don't know how old he is, but he might come back and revisit that interview and realize how dumb he sounded when he said something.
But he's got to be in his 40s. He's got to be in his 40s.
See, stupid don't have an age limit.
No, it doesn't. He's 49, so no, he should know better at this point. So no, he
should, but
I go with you. He's very ignorant. That was the ignorant state. Well, just the fact that he thinks that it's okay to have 3 wives, but again, that's how he was raised, and that's what his father did. So,
right. Well, for the record, again, this is my opinion. I don't refer to myself as a black man. I'm not a black man. I don't know how black men think, but I'll say this: if a man, whether he's black, red, yellow, brown, it doesn't matter. if a man doesn't support whatever his child is involved in, he shouldn't label himself as a man, period. See, that's the problem. Doris, what you said earlier in one of our other talks is when you was talking about how we as parents or some parents or whatever put their kids in sports hoping that they'll be in the NFL or, NBA or whatever. And that shouldn't be a goal. That's the problem. That's why kids are running around here with fears and insecurities and all of this because it starts in the home and the parent doesn't realize how much damage they do to their child by doing little stupid stuff like that. Certain words, I kind of raise my voice because it is true. When you think of children and where their trauma comes from, where half their problem starts, it starts in the home with their parents not supporting them. That's the most dumbest thing he could have said. Black men don't. And then you going to loop all black men in? I bet just some black men out there cussing you out saying, nah, brother, I support whatever my child do, whether he want to play golf, sewing class, whatever, because that's what we're supposed to do as parents. You support your child because they're growing up. They're trying out different things, and you should let your child explore, because who's to say that your child won't be the next top designer, the next whoever? Why does it have to be, oh, we don't support recycling? Black men don't go to recycling. That's just ignorant. That's ignorant.
I don't disagree. It's very, very ignorant. And when you said black men, yes, you're absolutely right. When I went to the comment section of that video I was watching, when I say they ate him alive, the men, one was like, I just went to my child's recital at Christmas. And another man was talking about how the mother was already there and he was running a little bit late, and how when he got there, the way he saw his daughter's face light up and you could see her confidence grew just by his presence being there. That like melted his heart. So in his mind, it's trained him already to never miss that, and it was just so amazing. And it was good to see all these men stepping up and saying how stupid that was. And then, you always got these retarded trolls in the, I live in the comment section to get with people. That's my thing. So y'all, if I come to our comment section, you will be handled in the comment section. And I don't delete stuff unless you're cussing and being super, super, super disrespectful. And that's just because nobody wants to look at that. But I got thick skin, so make sure you bring your thick skin. But this one retarded troll said, well, yeah, men don't need their fathers at everything. What? Boys don't need their fathers at everything. What difference if their father don't need to be at everything for them? But girls, on the other hand, they need their fathers for everything, so they can know how a man is supposed to treat a woman. Blah blah blah, blue blue blue. And he had a whole long list. Instead of me just calling him stupid, I said, sir, there's tons of research that just refutes everything you said, and that makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
None.
And that right there is how that broken man is created, or how that broken man became broken. Because see, again, ignorant people.
Yeah.
If you're not ready to put your ignorance to the side and learn how to be a man, please don't bring another human into this world.
Oh, Jesus, no.
And the same for a woman. If you're not ready to put all of that ignorance to the side and learn to love and live for your child, please don't bring another human into this world, because that is ignorant. And that is how these kids are becoming broken and growing up to become broken men and women. For a man to think another man doesn't need support, it's got to be dumb. And I guess your daddy didn't support you and hurt you. So now you're displaying that same hurt on your child, which for the life of me, I have never understood how something can devastate you you as a child, and you know it hurt you. You know how much your daddy not being there for you disappointed you. Why you would turn around and do the same thing to your child? For the life of me, I do not get that. I don't get that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think that goes back into that false bravado that men have put on. Like, I am armor, I am strong, I am tough. Nothing broke me in life. I made it through everything. That was something else that the ignorant man said, that men are supposed to suffer in life. That's what makes them men. No, that's literally not what makes you a man. No. Who broke you that bad? Your daddy had to be. Because what? No. And men are supposed to be hard like that. Women are supposed to be soft and delicate. What? Who is feeding you this nonsense?
No. Yeah, no. So we're not going to get into that. That's a whole other subject because no. But when you talk about supporting your child, like, let's stay on track. Star, because we can get off, what Akon
I'm just saying
said.
what the man said. I'm just saying what the man said. I'm just saying.
Because I want to go in, but no, we're going to stay on track because what Akon said was stupid, and that's not true. Or, no, maybe for him, he won't go to a recital, but hopefully he will change his ways because everything that your child does, everything that your child participates in, should be supported by you, the parent, to help that child learn, what they want to do in life.
And not even just that, not what they want to do in life, what it looks to support somebody